Monday on Fox. You're invited to the most anticipated wedding of the year on the 2-hour season finale of 90210, Fox Wednesday.
Not hate, not here. Next on the 10 o'clock news, a celebration of unity brings disappointing results. A Conrail train en route from Pittsburgh derails, causing a soapy mess. 1,600 volunteers, 5 days. Now the dedication to a little boy killed by violence. In a rioting, raucous republic, find out why mayhem breaks out at a world-famous Square of Peace. Plus, we have the first video of India's nuclear testing. The 10 o'clock news starts now.
WPGH-TV, Pittsburgh. This is the Fox 53 10 o'clock news.
No Ku Klux Klan at this year's rally, but their presence is still known. First on Fox, the crowd may be thousands smaller, but its message is still the same. Good evening, everybody. I'm Leslie Pilata. Glad you could join us tonight. A celebration of diversity and unity downtown brings out a decent show of support, but not as many as organizers had hoped for. Mary Ravazio joins us now to tell us why. Mary.
Leslie, when the first Unity rally was held a year ago, the response was overwhelming. But it was held on the same day the Ku Klux Klan came to town. Today's Unity rally wasn't as large as last year's, but the anti-hate message was the same. Not hate, not here was the message as about 250 people marched from Freedom Corner on the Hill to Market Square downtown.
We can do the things we know must be done.
This year's Unity rally was not as large as last year's. That's when 3,000 people gathered in Market Square to counter a Ku Klux Klan rally on Grant Street. Some organizers were disappointed.
When the Klan came and the cameras were going to be there and the media was going to be here, our politicians were right in front in the line. Well, now, 1 year later, it doesn't seem to matter to them, and that brings me sadness.
There was no Klan rally this year, but they've made their presence known.
The Klan has been on Mount Washington within the last couple of months, and it isn't the first time they've been there distributing information.
The goal is no more hate crimes.
Still, there was much to sing about and much to celebrate.
Parade of people coming around, young and old and black and white and every shade in between. It brought a lot of joy to me, and it gave me hope.
It's a family event, and hopefully there'll be an education learned.
I think it sends a really good message that any kind of hate doesn't have any place in Pittsburgh.
I want to remember all the people who are down here and how they should go about their week next week and how they should have peace in their week instead of hate.
Now, even though the numbers weren't as large as expected, organizers believe the fact that 250 people came out to counter hate groups is still a success. And you can expect to see more Unity rallies downtown in the future. Leslie?
All right, Mary. Well, it is official tonight. 5 days and nights and hundreds of volunteers working diligently pay off.
Release them to heaven for riot.
The Ryan Hackey Memorial Park has been dedicated to the memory of the little toddler killed at 14 months of age. And as friends and family release balloons into the heavens, Ryan's parents share a bittersweet moment. Poured into the West Mifflin Community Park every day since last Wednesday. Students, mothers, fathers, children, friends, they've hammered, they've sawed, they've painted, they've laughed, and they've cried together. All because of one little boy who lost his life before it barely began. The Ryan Hackey Memorial Playground is complete tonight. It's been an important part of a long healing process.
There's a lot of highs and lows today, and right now we're on a high because we've opened the playground for the children, but you know, as we leave here tonight, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of tears, more sadness.
Something personally I'll never forget, you know.
They felt this pain like we have, and
what
started as a dream is now a reality.
The reality is that for generations to come, little children will enjoy the fruits of inspiration that have come from one little boy. One beautiful little boy that touched so many in such a short time.
No doubt about it. He's smiling up in heaven.
And the bronze statue of little Ryan will stand at the entrance of the playground. A Homewood man wanted for murder returns to Pittsburgh. David Bundy was arrested in Augusta, Georgia. He's accused in the November 1997 death of Curtis Heflin of Penn Hills. A fatal two-alarm fire rips through a two-story building in the Hill District. The fire starts around 5 this morning and kills an elderly man, but firefighters did resuscitate the man's dog. The cause is still under investigation. Police say a Charleroi man admits to setting yesterday's fire that killed 63-year-old Alan Reed and destroys a sporting goods store. Peter Savage has been charged with criminal homicide and arson. A Conrail train hauling 159 cars jumps the track. The train left Pittsburgh and derailed near Columbus, Ohio this morning. The derailment closed streets and brought hazmat crews to the scene. About 30 cars left the track, spilling 20,000 gallons of liquid soap. The soapy mess is all cleaned up tonight, and witnesses say the derailment cut off power and electricity to nearby buildings.
No sparks, and it sounded screeching, and the building was vibrating.
Then I looked around at the window, and all the smoke was up and everything, and it was like, cool.
Conrail is investigating tonight. Charges of abuse and neglect in a home for the mentally challenged. That story tops tonight's Next Door News.
I called them, I don't know how many times, and asked them to please take him to the doctor, which they never did take him to the doctor.
It doesn't have to be appropriate.
Today, those involved with the Western Center Home for the Mentally Challenged discuss stories like Brummett's. Stories which prompt Pennsylvania's Auditor General to conduct a preliminary investigation into state group home conditions. The Welfare Department has ordered Western Center to close next summer. And who cares what you're wearing on the South Side? It's the Black Tie, Blue Jeans, and Billiards event. At Schuetz Cafe, members of the Victims of Violent Crimes team up with local celebrities to raise funds for the organization. And Sacred Heart School in Emsworth wants to make school travel safer for students by building a footbridge over Ohio River Boulevard on the north side. School authorities hope the state will fund construction costs. Construction should be cleared on the Parkway West in time for your morning commute. Right now, the Parkway West is closed near I-79 as crews continue to work and make up for lost time due to the rainy weather. The orange cones should disappear by 6 a.m. and the road should be reopened. And more road crews are working tonight on structural problems along Fort Pitt Boulevard. Eastbound traffic is restricted to one lane on the boulevard, stretching all the way to Wood Street. The work continues through Wednesday. And delays likely tomorrow in the South Park area. That's when workers will close a part of the Broughton-Cochran's Mill Road to begin installing a concrete retaining wall. An unbelievable discovery. A newborn is found buried alive. The details when the 10 o'clock news continues. And a street party erupts into a riot. The clashing news is just ahead.
And I'm Albie Oxenrider. A perfect day at Yankee Stadium. And what do the Pirates think of Seinfeld? We'll tell you coming up in Fox 53 Sports.
The most award-winning brand of 4x4s has done it again. Presenting Jeep Grand Cherokee, just named the sport utility with the highest owner loyalty. And now, with our Owner's Bonus program, select Chrysler, GM, and Ford customers can lease one for an incredible $285 a month. Or choose 1.9% financing. No wonder, year after year, Grand Cherokee always winds up on top. Check out the Owner's Bonus at your dealer.
Hello, John. This is Mr. Griffin. Mr. Griffin, this is John. The reason...
Let's face it, you're not always clear on a cellular phone.
My daughter and I, your daughter and I...
But now there's Sprint PCS, the only nationwide all-digital network, for a new level of clarity.
I want to marry your daughter.
Sprint PCS.
5550681.
The clear alternative to cellular.
Yeah, baby. My job, let's just say I dabble in the market. Your number? Oh, if you insist. Oh, yes, I have been working out. Can't you tell? Thanks. Hey, where's mine?
Coffee Coolada from Dunkin' Donuts. Coffee, just this side of frozen.
When we spread the wheels out a bit, moved the windshield forward a tad, lowered the step-up height a skosh, and widened the aisle a smidgen, we created a caravan with 32 more cubic feet of room. It's remarkable what a few alterations will do. Now, select Dodge and competitive owners get up to $2,000 cash back on Dodge Caravan.
Tuesday, watch the 10 o'clock news first for the earliest, in-depth, and extensive coverage of Choice 98. The 10 o'clock news. The sooner, the better. Now, the Fox 53 10 o'clock news with Leslie Pallotta continues.
Just 2 days to the May primary election. The big question on the ballot for Allegheny County residents, the home rule charter. It would replace the current 3 county commissioner system with an elected chief executive and a 15-member part-time council. And the big races in the May primary election are the home rule charter for Allegheny County residents, the governor's race, the U.S. Senate, and other legislative races. And for your complete election coverage on Tuesday, tune into the 10 o'clock news. Of course, we'll have all the results for you. A day-old baby is fighting for his life tonight after being buried alive. The amazing discovery tops America tonight. A jogger in California finds the infant when her dogs dig at the dirt. The woman says she thought the animals were going after a dead animal, but then she saw a tiny leg sticking out of the ground. The baby boy is in serious condition tonight. And it remains a mystery tonight why this row house exploded in San Francisco. The blast sent debris flying, torches nearby houses, and injures 17 people. 125 firefighters worked for 2 hours to bring the blaze under control. Also in San Francisco, an apparent hotbed for crime and violence comes tumbling down. Cheers and applause soar when the housing project is imploded. It takes 600 pounds of explosives and 15 seconds for the Twin Towers to fall. A week-long campaign starts tomorrow to buckle up. Police and sheriff's departments across the country will be enforcing parents to secure their kids in vehicles with seat belts. Auto crashes kill nearly 2,000 kids a year. Now here's Carolyn Clifford with more in Fox Futures.
This week, the 14-year-old boy accused of shooting and killing a popular Erie County science teacher at a school dance is in court. A preliminary hearing is set for Andrew Wurst of Erie, Pennsylvania. Wurst is also charged with wounding 2 students and a teacher. He will be tried as an adult. A preliminary hearing this week for a student involved in another case. Michael Jones of Middlesex Township is accused of threatening to kill several people at Mars Area High School. Police say Jones told some students he wanted to open fire in a school lunchroom. And on this election Tuesday, Beaver residents get a chance to test new electronic voting equipment. Election officials hope the machines will replace the paper ballot system. Votes casted electronically will be used for testing purposes only and will not count in Tuesday's primary. And a big question on Tuesday's primary ballot, the proposed home rule charter for Allegheny County. Shall we replace the current 3 county commissioner system with an elected county executive, an appointed county manager, and a 15-member part-time county council? Election night will have full coverage of this and other races. Look for live coverage, in-studio experts, and up-to-the-minute returns. And that's a look at Fox Futures for the week of May 18th. See you tomorrow night at 10.
All right, Carolyn. Still ahead on the 10 o'clock news, demonstrations and celebrations turn violent. And no cowboys needed for this rodeo. Pat bus drivers put their skills to the test.
Monday, Andrea Martin is a tough boss who leads by example.
Oh my God, look at the rump on that roast.
And all new Damon. Then, there are threesome on Fox to get personal with. But why are these two in bed together?
Milo. Sam.
And all new Getting Personal. Then, Allie's about to get the surprise of her life.
Oh my God.
All new Ally McBeal. It's a night of season finale starting Monday at 8/7 Central.
If you're thinking of buying a Chevy S10, go directly to your neighborhood Ford dealer. So many S10 owners have switched to Ford Ranger, we'll actually pay you just to test drive one. If you go ahead and buy our competitor, we'll pay you $100 for your time. But if you choose America's best-selling compact pickup, Ford Ranger, you get up to $12.50 cash back or less than 1% APR. You can't lose. So visit your neighborhood Ford dealer today and test drive a new Ranger. Once you drive a Ford, you'll switch to Ford.
It doesn't take a rocket scientist to be governor, but it couldn't hurt. Ivan Itkin is a scientist who knows how to attract high-paying technology jobs. Proper care for our elderly? It can be done by Itkin. As a legislator, he saved elderly benefits. As governor, he'll close down unsafe nursing homes. Good public schools? It can be done by Itkin. Unlike Governor Ridge, Ivan Itkin won't shortchange our schools. Whatever the challenge, it can be done by Itkin.
What would happen if everybody charged like cellular phone companies?
Pound. Pound.
They'd round up.
Pound.
But with aerial true per second billing, instead of rounding your calls up to the next minute,
Pound.
You only pay for the time you speak, which is a lot better than the alternative.
Pound.
You called, we answered. Aerial.
The most award-winning brand of 4x4s has done it again. Presenting Jeep Grand Cherokee, just named the sport utility with the highest owner loyalty. And now, with our Owner's Bonus program, select Chrysler, GM, and Ford customers can lease one for an incredible $285 a month. Or choose 1.9% financing. No wonder, year after year, Grand Cherokee always winds up on top. Check out the Owner's Bonus at your dealer.
Now, the Fox 53 10 o'clock news with Leslie Pallotta continues.
Deep Impact makes another impact at the box office, pulling in more than $23 million. For the second weekend in a row, the movie ranks #1. Other winners at the box office this weekend include Robert Redford's new movie, The Horse Whisperer, also The Quest for Camelot, City of Angels, and He Got Game rank among favorites. A protest by environmental activities turns violent, and it's just one of many run-ins with police as we see tonight across the globe. Stones are thrown, cars damaged when a street party erupts into a riot in Czech Republic. At Prague's world-famous Square of Peace, more than 3,000 people attend. Demonstrators even run down the highway to get drivers involved. Euphoria gets out of hand in London, England. Fans celebrating their soccer team championship turn over cars and set them on fire. They also destroy several shop fronts. Police make several arrests. In the dividend West Bank, Israeli soldiers fire rubber bullets while Palestinian youths throw stones and petrol bombs during a fourth day of clashes. Apparently, the friction is caused by Jewish settlers living among more than 100,000 Palestinians. And this is first public video of the nuclear test conducted by India last week. Tonight, there are reports India is working to increase the range of a missile to target Chinese cities. Before wrapping up the G8 summit, host British Prime Minister Tony Blair entertains world leaders with a gala concert. The summit ended today. Leaders have pledged to fight international crime. You still have a chance to get filthy rich. No one hit last night's multi-state Powerball lottery. Now the stakes stand at $150 million. West Virginia is one of 20 states with a contest. You can head next door and buy your ticket, just like these folks are doing Friday. The $150 million drawing is Wednesday. And how does the weather look for Wednesday? The 5-day forecast is coming up next.
The new Audi A4 2.8 has a race-bred 190 horsepower 30-valve V6 and the option of a Tiptronic gearbox, so you can cruise in automatic or shift for higher performance. Perfect for those back roads. Not to mention those quick getaways. Get ready for the ride of your life.
more like it. Yeah, that's more like it.
Get ready for summer at Kohl's Summer Sale. Save on men's Dockers pants, sports shirts, and shorts. Save on selected women's swimwear. Save on sandals. Save on all summer home accessories. And save even more with bonus buys through Monday. The Kohl's Summer Sale. Save on everything you need for summer.
At Kohl's, we make it worth your while. Yeah, that's more like it.
I'm already a winner. My cat's getting a platinum card, and this is disgusting. You know why these come-ons all seem the same? Because they are. You want new and exciting, see a Pontiac dealer. It's closer than you think. Here, watch this.
During your Pontiac dealer's spring event, lease a 98 Bonneville SLE for just $289 a month for 36 months. $289 a month. See your Greater Pittsburgh Pontiac dealers today.
Do not adjust your TV. Only your thinking.
I'll tell my mom you said hi.
There's more to Braun's Town Talk white bread than meets the eye. Every loaf of Town Talk has the niacin of 15 ears of corn, more thiamine than 24 oranges, the calcium of 5 pounds of broccoli, and the iron of a pound of spinach. And Town Talk has no cholesterol.
Thanks, honey. Boy, I'm glad you only wanted one loaf.
Braun's Town Talk white bread. It's surprisingly healthy.
Buick announces 0.98 financing, less than 1%, plus no monthly payments for 90 days. Plus, if you purchase new and own an 86 through 98 GM vehicle, there's a GM loyalty bonus. So on select Buick models, there's up to $3,000 cash. Less than 1% financing ends May 31st. For details, hurry to your Western Pennsylvania Buick dealer.
Now, Karen Eaton with a Fox 53 forecast.
Beautiful day today, and a lot of people are asking, how much longer can we hold off the rain? Believe me, I get that question a lot. And it does look like we're going to hold off the rain for at least one more day. In the meantime, a really nice Monday coming up. A few more clouds kicking in there later on during the day, but not bad at all. Let's see what our temperatures are right now. 74, very mild out there. Humidity at 33. Winds out of the north at 10, barometer 30.12. And rising. Well, our high today still well above normal, getting into the 80s once again. 81 degrees, it's about 10 above normal here, a low of 50. And tonight, 54 degrees is what we are forecasting under clear skies at 7 a.m. Should notice a lot of sunshine out there at 55 noontime, 79, 5 p.m. at 84 degrees, and a few more clouds starting to roll in here as a system approaches from the west. Let's look at some of the temperatures right now. Johnstown at 66, Du Bois 67, Harrisburg 70, DC at 80, Clarksburg, West Virginia 75, and up to Cleveland there at 71 degrees. Now, we're not the only ones dealing with warm temperatures in the region. First of all, I mean, take a look at Williamsport. It was 85 today, DC at 86, but the rest of the country, because of a ridge of high pressure here, 86 in Norfolk, 88 in St. Louis, 86 in Minneapolis, 89 in Dallas, and on the other side in Midland, Texas, that was 100 degrees today. So very warm as this high pressure continues to move in. Take a look at the radar. Not a lot of action here. We do have a little bit of precipitation here off the Carolina coast. Outside of that, not a lot of cloud coverage either, at least not in the eastern part of the country. What you see down here in Texas, a lot of that is actually smoke and haze still coming up from Central America where they're dealing with fires. And from what I understand, this is going to be a problem that will be sticking around for the next several days. Not a very good place to be if you have respiratory problems. That's in much of Texas and also in the lower Mississippi Valley. Now, this is our regional satellite here, and this is actually in motion, nothing going on because, well, we don't have any clouds out there. Very clear night because of the high pressure. We are watching this system in the plains. This will gradually make its way in probably sometime around Tuesday, kicking a few more clouds our way and also giving us a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Well, let's take a look at the Suncast product. We start off in the yellow, which is a lot of sun tomorrow morning. Gradually it gets into the blue as we head into Tuesday, and we await a chance of showers and precipitation. But take a look at the rest of the Fox 53 5-day forecast. Not bad at all. Tomorrow, a really nice Monday at 84 degrees. There's a chance of showers and thunderstorms on Tuesday and Wednesday. Notice the temperatures dropping just a little bit here. Thursday, a nice day. Friday, maybe a chance of rain. By the end of the week, we're going to be back down into the 60s, so temperatures moderating quite a bit. I'd say. Okay, thanks, Karen. You're welcome.
Well, this is exciting. For the 13th time in history, a pitcher is picture perfect. Albie's next with sports.
Sports cars are great if you're into leather and chrome. But let's hope you're not into wood. Presenting Sonoma by GMC. Vortec power and a choice of 4 different tuned suspensions to make sure you never get bored. Sonoma by GMC, where sports car meets pickup.
And now drive a 98 Sonoma with air and CD player for only $159 a month with a 36-month GMAC Smart Lease. See your Western Pennsylvania GMC dealers today.
With Bell Atlantic Mobile, you can make important calls from just about everywhere, like the I'm stuck at the airport call or the I'll be late for dinner call. That's because everything we do is for one reason. That moment.
Hi, Daddy.
When you make the I wish I could tuck you in call.
Will you be home for your morning hug?
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Your call goes through. A cell phone is only as good as the network it's on. Choose Bell Atlantic Mobile.
I've got some good news, bucko. With the half-price tickets, more fish food for you. Yeah. Half price. You could go with me. That is, if you stop complaining. Hey, I'm talking to you.
Don't miss Half Price Night. All tickets are half price courtesy of Cameron Coca-Cola when the Bucks play a doubleheader with the Padres May 20th at 5:05. For tickets, call 321-BUCKS or 1-800-BUY-BUCKS. Pirates 98, what baseball's all about.
Come on over to Long John's for our new $1.99 chicken and chips. It's for a short time only. $1.99 chicken and chips. Now that's chicken worth crossing a road for.
The kick of 132 horses is a big bonus for Dodge Neon owners. And now Neon comes with a few more, like 1.9 financing over 60 months. Or choose $1,500 cash back. Plus, select customers get a Dodge owner's bonus for an additional $500 cash back, which means you could own a new Dodge Neon for as little as $9,980. Now that's a bonus you can bank on, but only for a limited time. See the friendly Dodge dealer near you.
Now, Fox 53 10 o'clock sports with Albie Oxenreiter.
Well, it doesn't happen very often, but today at Yankee Stadium, about 50,000 fans witnessed history. David Wells, Yankees pitcher, strikes out the side in the 7th. You can hear the buzz in the air. He finished with 11 strikeouts and became the first Yankee since Don Larson in the 56 series to throw a perfect game. He had some help. Chuck Knobloch knocks down the ground ball and gets the runner at first, gets the out. And this is how it ended. Wells gets a pop-up in the top of the 9th. Paul O'Neill squeezes it with one hand. Figure that out. Perfect game for the Yanks. We'll have Wells' reaction on Oxon Fox Sports Extra. The Chicago Bulls have jumped out to a 1-0 lead in their best-of-7 Eastern Conference Championship Series. Today, the Bulls beat the Pacers. Not an easy win, but a win nonetheless. Larry Bird has the Pacers in gear, but can they upset the Bulls in this series? Mark Jackson, nice move on Pippen. Then he dishes to Dale Davis, Indiana by 3. The other Davis, Antonio Davis with the block of Pippen. Reggie Miller on the other end, Pacers by 2 after the jam. But Michael Jordan and the Bulls march back. Jordan had 31. He was hot when it counted. Bulls take game 1, 85-79. 2 days ago, the Steelers college personnel director Tom Modrak accepted the job of the Eagles director of football operations. That means the Steelers will have to fill another key position. Tonight, the Oxon Fox phone poll question: will the Steelers be negatively affected by the departure of their college football personnel director, Tom Modrak? Yes or no votes can be called in to 939-3272. That's area code 412. Isn't that neat? No hitter, perfect game at Yankee Stadium.
How about the Yanks? Very exciting.
Good stuff.
Thanks, Albie.
All right.
Well, finally tonight, 3 cheers for the bus driver. Port Authority holds its 1998 annual championship bus rodeo. A pretty tight squeeze for these drivers. They show off their skills by maneuvering their 40-foot coaches through these cones forward and backward. And watch out for the tennis balls we just saw there. Winners advance to state and international contests, and they get to take home trophies along with, of course, bragging rights. Congratulations. Yeah, right. That is our newscast for tonight. Albie is next with Oxon Fox Sports Extra. Thanks for making us a part of your weekend. Have a great Monday, everybody.
Good night.
Fox 53, 10 o'clock news. Copyright 1998 by WPGH Incorporated.
On Ox on Fox Sports Extra, a perfect day at Yankee Stadium. Game 1 to the Bulls, but not without a fight. What do the Pirates think of Seinfeld?
Get it.
Listen up, you'll get a lesson in the lob. And this is the week to strap on the skates. It's all next on Ox on Fox Sports Extra for Sunday, May 17th, 1998.
Ox on Fox Sports Extra. From the studios on Ivory Avenue, here is Albie Oxenreiter.
Good evening. In a few moments, we'll have the Stanley Cup playoffs. Michael Jordan involved. Another look also at our award-winning trip down the Youghiogheny River. But we start tonight on what we hope will be a perfect show with the Major League's first perfect game in 4 years. Joe Torre watches today along with almost 50,000 fans. They witness history at Yankee Stadium. David Wells, of course, faces the minimum. He strikes out 11, strikes out the side in the third and the seventh. Bottom of the fourth, he gets some help from the guys in the field, or on his the guys at the plate who happen to be on his team. Bernie Williams, solo home run, makes it 2-0 New York, and Wells did the rest. This is the closest that the Twins came to a hit. Chuck Doblock knocks it down and gets the out at first. Came down to the last batter. He needs an out for a perfect game. Only the 13th guy in Major League history to do it, and he does it. After getting the pop fly to right, Pat Mears hit it. Paul O'Neill could have at least used two hands. Instead, he makes the catch with one. Wells, first pitcher in 4 years to get a perfect game, 13th in history, and the first Yankee to do it since Don Larson did it back in the 1956 World Series.
This kind of accomplishment is too far-fetched for me. You know, I can see it in high school, and that's the last time I ever did this. But you know, in this level, I just didn't think it happened to me at all. You know, it couldn't happen in a better place for me, growing up a Yankee fan.
And he wears 33 because he's a Babe Ruth fan. Ruth wore 3. Pirates are continuing their road trip tonight. The Bucks are trying to make it 3 wins in their first 5 games of the road trip, but right now, Bucks are down 3-2 to the Diamondbacks. That game is entering the 5th inning now. Pirates will finish up the series against the Diamondbacks tomorrow. Then they come home for 4 against the Padres. They'll play 1 with San Diego on Tuesday, doubleheader on Wednesday, 1 more on Thursday. On Friday, Leland, Piazza, and the Marlins come to town. They'll also play the Marlins Saturday and Sunday. Ox Box to Houston. It's the Braves against the Houston Astros. Billy Spires, RBI double, and the Astros take a 3-0 lead in the bottom of the 4th. We go to the top of the 5th. It's now 6-0 Houston. Ryan Klesko goes the other way. Solo home run, but not enough today. The Astros put away the Braves despite that home run. Ox Box to St. Louis. Marlins and Cardinals. Todd Zeile and Mike Piazza. The new Marlins on hand. Top of the first, Piazza. RBI single scores Edgar Renteria. Piazza was 1 for 5 today. No McGuire home runs, but Brian Jordan cashed in. 2-run shot over the wall. John Cangelosi almost went through it. Cards win big, 13-4. To Cincinnati. Can you feel the synergy on the Ox Box? Cubs and Reds. Kerry Woods needs 15 Ks to break Nolan Ryan's 3-game mark of 47. First inning, Steins goes down. 3 batters later, Ed Taubensee goes looking. And then in the 6th, they check out Woods' finger. He has a cut on his finger. A little bit of medicine. Jim Riggleman's concerned. They fix it up, stays in the game. 2 on for the Reds in the 6th. Woods gets Brett Boone his 8th strikeout. He left the game with a cut finger. 6 innings, 2 hits, 8 strikeouts, total of 41 in the last 3 games. 6 short of tying the record. Cubs win 10-1. Texas pitcher Aaron Seeley was close to perfect today. Seeley struck out 9 on the way to his Major League leading 7th win. Rangers beat the Indians 1-0 in Cleveland. There he is, looking for the win. Bottom of the 4th, Brian Giles attempts to steal second. Bill Hasselman throws to the bag, but nobody's there. Error. Giles goes to 3rd. Bottom of the 8th, Seeley gets some defensive help. Omar Vizquel with the pop fly. Fernando Pettis with the great diving catch into the stands. Seeley gets his league-leading 7th win, the final 1-0 over the Indians. Ox Box to Beantown Royals and Red Sox, bottom of the 5th. Sox down 2-1. Darren Lewis, solo home run that hits the light stand. It's only a double, but second base umpire Dale Ford corrects him. Sends him home, tied at 2. Bottom of the 6th, Sox down 3-2. Lou Merlone hits it to left. Larry Sutton falls down. O'Leary scores to tie it at 3. And the Sox go on to win it by a final of 5-3. Oxbox to Baltimore, Devil Rays and Orioles, top of the 2nd. B.J. Surhoff throws out Aaron Ledsman at the plate. And then in the bottom of the 3rd, Randy Wynn cashes in with the defense. Great catch at the wall. And the final was Devil Rays 7, Orioles 3. They should have those collapsible walls like they do at the stadium. Now it's time to Ask Albie, and tonight we have a question for the Pirates. Jim Mad Dog Leffler of Baldwin faxed us with this question. Mad Dog asks, who is the favorite Seinfeld character in the Pirates locker room?
You got any double crunch?
Yeah. Kramer, should I call Susan?
Now, what does the little man inside you say? So you got to listen to the little man.
Who's your favorite Seinfeld character?
I like them all, but I have to say Michael Richards really makes the show for me. Kramer really does it for me.
Favorite Seinfeld character?
God, I've got a brain cramp because I can't even think of his name, the goofy one. But that's me, Goofy. Kramer, yeah, Kramer. That's I couldn't think of it. Brain cramp.
You smell like the beach. What's the name of that perfume you're wearing?
It's Ocean by Calvin Klein.
Calvin Klein?
Yeah, he's funny character, kind of, you never know what he's gonna do, what's gonna happen, and that's basically me.
I know, look at this.
Who's your favorite character on there?
I don't even watch it. I don't know no characters.
You don't know any of the Seinfeld characters?
No, not even Seinfeld. No, I don't like it. I always talk to him about it, man. I don't watch it. We was roommates in spring training. He always used to watch it. And we always used to argue about it. I used to go upstairs and go to sleep, so I didn't really like it.
What's your party?
Well, he's sexual, athletic, and without a trace of self-consciousness.
Who's your favorite?
By far, Kramer. He's just some off-the-wall antics he does, just kind of walking in, stumbling all over the place, bouncing off the walls, stuff like that. I kind of like that guy, he kind of reminds me of a left-hander.
Hey, Jerry, share a little bit of those numbers. How about it? How about Luke Collier? Doesn't watch the show. Not that there's anything wrong with that. If you have a question for me or any Pittsburgh area sports personality, send it to us and we'll get answers. 750 Ivory Ave, Pittsburgh 15214. The fax number is area code 412-931-4284. Email us at fox53@usaor.net. 2 days, and by the way, if your team or organization would like to challenge the Fox 53 softball team to a game, write or call Mike Mason, care of the station, 750 Ivory Ave, 15214, or call Mike. Be nice, though. 412-931-5300 is the number. Ask for extension 8398 if you want to find a softball team that you can beat. You have dialed the right number there. 2 days ago, the Steelers lost a great guy when their college personnel director, Tom Modrak, accepted the job as the Eagles' director of football operations. That means the Steelers are going to have to fill a key behind-the-scenes position, and that brings us to tonight's Ox on Fox phone poll question. Will the Steelers be negatively affected, that is negatively affected, by the departure of their college football guy, Tom Modrak? Yes or no votes can be called into 412-939-3272. We'll have the results of our phone poll later in the show. Up next, the cook wins the money, but a friendly weekend at the Byron Nelson Classic. Plus, more help for your golf game. Figuring out the old lob shot as Ox on Fox Sports Extra continues.
Tonight's Ox on Fox Sports Extra is brought to you by your local Dodge dealer.
You know when you're traveling, you look for things you know. Things that are familiar, that make you feel comfortable. Things that make you feel at home. That's why it's always so good to see the Howard Johnson sign. We offer families great low rates, and kids stay free and get free fun packs featuring Scholastic's The Magic School Bus. It's always a magical voyage when kids go Hojo.
Howard Johnson makes you feel at home.
Whether you want to be a chef at an elegant resort or a pastry chef delighting fine palates the world over, the first step is here at the International Culinary Academy. Ice carving, baking, sautéing, and much more. See it all at the International Culinary Academy. Call 1-800-447-8324 and ask for a tour of our facility. In as little as 18 months, you can earn an associate's degree in culinary arts or pastry arts and be cooking in no time. Call 1-800-447-8324 today for a free brochure.
One of the greatest series ever to run on television. Weeknights at 11 and 11:30 on Fox 53.
Tuesday, it lives for the kill and feeds off our fears. It's bigger and deadlier than our worst nightmare. And its name is Gargantua, a world premiere movie. Gargantua.
Tuesday at 8 on Fox 53. Tuesday, watch the 10 o'clock news first for the earliest, in-depth, and extensive coverage of Choice 98. The 10 o'clock news. The sooner, the better. Ox on Fox Sports Extra with Albie Oxenreiter continues.
Turned out to be a great golf weekend for Fox Chapel's Bob Friend Jr. Friend didn't win the big prize, but he did pick up a nice paycheck after a top 10 finish in the Byron Nelson Classic. Mr. Byron Nelson on the left, a living legend in the world of golf and the host this weekend. And there's Mr. Bob Friend Jr., first round leader, looking to stay hot in today's round. Byron likes it, birdie at 12, puts Friend at 10 under par. Where have I seen this before? There's the birdie that puts him at 10 under par. Just talk slowly. He gave the stroke back, but at 17, Friend gets another birdie. He goes back to 10 under par. Great putt here for Bob Friend Jr. Made about $83,000 for the weekend. Fred Couples was tied for the lead, but on the par 3 17th, Couples with a deadly mistake. He misses right, not into the building, but into the water. It hits, and there it goes. Giant mistake at the wrong time. That opened the door for John Cook. Cook taps in for Barr to win the Byron Nelson Classic, $450,000 he gets for that win. If you need some help with your golf game, you've come to the right place. Tonight, Steve Geisler, Director of Instruction at the Nemacolin Woodlands Golf Academy, has a lesson in the lob.
Today's shot's going to be the lob shot. You use the lob shot when you need to carry a bunker and you don't have much green to work with, so you can't afford to let the ball roll very much. When you're going to hit a high trajectory shot like that, you want to use your most lofted club like your lob wedge. Also, what you can do in the shot itself is you can turn the club face before you take your grip and open it up a little bit, this adding some loft to the club, again increasing the trajectory of the shot and minimizing the roll of the shot. Now if I open the club face, I'm going to have to turn my alignment a little bit. So now my body line and my swing line, which are represented by these two red lines, are going well left of the target. The white line is my intended target line, and my club face is going to be placed perpendicular to that white line, or my target line, and with the club face facing the target, that's where the ball is going to go, even though I'm swinging along my body lines or well to the left of the target. This type of shot will help you to get the ball higher in the air and with less loft, so you can carry that bunker and leave the ball close to the hole. I'm Steve Geisler, and I want to thank you for joining me at Nemacolin Woodlands Resort and Spa, and we'll see you again on the links.
Thanks very much, Steve. What was that short flag stick there? 2 days ago, the Steelers lost their college personnel director when Tom Modrak accepted the job as the Eagles' director of football operations. And that's the Ox on Fox phone poll question tonight. Will the Steelers be negatively affected? I say negatively affected by the departure of their main man or one of their main men, Tom Modrak. 939-3272 is the number, and they're telling me that the calls have never been so heavy. Is it the Steelers? Is it Modrak? Is it the Seinfeld influence? I don't know. We'll have the results of our phone poll in exactly 13 minutes. Also ahead, Detroit was flying high, but today they had their wings clipped. Stanley Cup highlights are next. Plus, another look at an award-winning trip down the Yacht. In the time it takes to shoot a rapid, Ox on Fox Sports Extra. We'll be right back.
The Ox Box is brought to you by the Mountaineer Racetrack and Gaming Resort.
There are so many exciting things to tell you about Mountaineer Racetrack and Gaming Resort that I just don't know where to begin.
How about right here? Where are you from, sir?
Wheeling, West Virginia.
Close by.
Right. They don't have anything like this in Wheeling. We come for the live horse racing, the boxing. They have the nightly entertainment. We come just to get away, and they treat us wonderful.
So what are you waiting for? Call us at 1-800-8040-HOT and find out how much fun you can have at Mountaineer Racetrack and Gaming Resort.
Move over for the biggest sale in Jim Crevelli Chevrolet's history. We're featuring 1.9% financing on all new Cavaliers, Monte Carlos, and Luminas, 1.9% on all Malibus, S10 trucks, and Venture minivans, 1.9% on full-size trucks, vans, and trackers, or choose factory rebates up to $2,500. We have 30 new Blazers in stock and save thousands on demos. Hurry, 1.9% financing ends June 30th at Jim Crevelli Chevrolet, McKees Rocks Plaza.
Monday, Andrea Martin is a tough boss who leads by example.
Oh my God, look at the rump on that roast.
And all new Damon. Then, they're a threesome on Fox to get personal with. But why are these two in bed together?
Milo. Sam.
And all new Getting Personal. Then, Allie's about to get the surprise of her life.
Oh my God.
All new Allie McBeal. It's a night of season finale starting Monday at 8/7 Central.
Need to see a psychiatrist? Experiencing anxiety?
What is the matter with you?
I have got
Uncontrollable outbursts? Unusual sexual urges?
You're the only man I've ever loved.
So are you.
Well, luckily, the doctor is in.
They like me. They really like me.
Get psyched for Frasier 5 times a week. Frasier, weeknights at 7 on Fox 53.
Ox on Fox Sports Extra with Albie Oxenreiter continues.
I missed. Red Wings had the perfect situation, up 3 games to 1 with Game 5 at home, but the Blues came up with the big road win. St. Louis pulls a Barry Gibb. Joel Quenneville and the Blues staying alive after a must-win in Detroit. Scotty Bowman could only watch in utter disgust. Mark Bergeron shoots, Jeff Cordnall tips it in. Blues have a 1-0 lead, thanks to the Blues streak behind the puck. About a minute later, the Blues added to that lead. Mike Eastwood, no relation to Clint, makes it 2-0. Then Todd Gill gets the power play goal, 3-0 St. Louis. Game was never in question. Blues beat the Wings 3-1. Detroit still leads the series, however, 3 games to 2. And time to beat the drum of a man who marches to the beat of a different drummer. I'm speaking of a Fox 53 sports photographer, Mike Neely. Mad Mike, as he's known in the business, took home this plaque after a first-place finish in the Pennsylvania Associated Press Broadcasters Award this weekend. Mike's work in last summer's Whitewater feature earned him the top honor in the category of sports photography. And here's one more look at Mike's award-winning entry.
Every year, thousands of people hit the Youghiogheny River for the ride of their lives.
Mother Nature at its best, exactly. You don't know what you're getting each time. I've been down this river thousands of times, and each time it's different.
And each time, river riders get a rush from these rapids. It's a dream ride through dangerous waters.
Most of the people come down here and think it's like Disney World, but it's totally different. I mean, you make a mistake down here, somebody's going to get hurt.
Occasionally, accidents do happen, even death. Most of the drownings occur when rafters fall in, catching their feet on rocks at the river bottom.
You got to have respect for it.
Chuck Morris should know he makes his living as one of the area's best known and most respected river guides.
A lot of people underestimate it until they're actually out on the water.
And that's why a supervised trip with trained guides is recommended. That way, river enthusiasts can face danger in a safe way.
This river particularly just keeps bringing us back and back because it has everything a whitewater enthusiast or an extreme boater would like.
One thing's for sure, running the rapids keeps your heart pounding at a rapid rate.
If you let it have a chance, it'll get you. We call them rock monkeys. They'll jump up and reach and grab you and pull you in if you let them have a chance, but that's why you got to respect the river.
Nice work, Mike. Congratulations. I'm glad you won the award because we know how hard you've been working to pay for that camera you dropped in the river. Congrats again. Our phone poll question tonight, do you think the Steelers will be negatively affected with the departure of college personnel director Tom Modrak? Yes or no votes can be called into area code 412-939-3272. It's as easy as dialing those numbers. We're only 8 minutes away from the results of tonight's Ox on Fox phone poll. Also ahead, we'll tell you who got lucky at the NBA's draft lottery. Plus, the Pacers get bullied around in Game 1. NBA playoff highlights are coming up. And get in line and get it out. Good reason to put on the skates as Ox on Fox Sports Extra continues.
Ox on Fox Sports Extra is being brought to you by the area's Jeep Eagle dealers.
The most award-winning brand of 4x4s has done it again. Presenting Jeep Grand Cherokee, just named the sport utility with the highest owner loyalty. And now, with our Owner's Bonus program, select Chrysler, GM, and Ford customers can lease one for an incredible $285 a month. Or choose 1.9% financing. No wonder, year after year, Grand Cherokee always winds up on top. Check out the Owner's Bonus at your dealer.
Now's the time to plan the best summer of your life at Alpine Pools. Choose from fun-filled above-ground swimming pools or a luxurious Alpine in-ground swimming pool. Come on, don't wait. Summer's going to be here sooner than you think. Lay away your Alpine pool now and enjoy special savings. Reservations are now being taken for early installation, so you can swim all season long. If you're looking for a pool or spa, you've got to go to Alpine Pools.
Wendy's introduces the most delicious combination ever put in a chicken sandwich. Our new honey ham and chicken.
Chicken just doesn't get any better than this.
Come on, what are you waiting for?
Looking for fun? Look to Ohio's Amish country. Learn about this special culture with a buggy tour or a visit to a working Amish farm. For a free Ohio Getaway packet filled with money-saving coupons, call 1-800-BUCKEYE today.
Take a moment out of your busy day. Take a moment to laugh. Take a moment to cry. Take a moment with Ally McBeal. If you do, you could win great stuff like a laptop computer and a $500 Gap gift certificate. Just watch the season finale of Ally McBeal this Monday at 9 p.m. on Fox 53. Then tune in to John, Dave, Bubba, Shelley on B94 the next morning and answer the trivia question about the finale. Take a moment and win with Ally McBeal, B94 and Fox 53. Ox on Fox Sports Extra. From the studios on Ivory Avenue, here is Albie Oxenreiter.
Pirate update now. Pirates against the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Bucks, however, down 6-2 now. That is a sixth-inning score out west. We'll have an update at the end of the show. Chicago Bulls have Michael Jordan, and that means offense. But today, Chicago beat the Indiana Pacers with solid defense. Phil Jackson's Bulls had 19 steals. Pacers turned the ball over 26 times. And round one and game one goes to Chicago. Derek Harper makes it an 8-0 run for the Chicago Bulls. They even made their misses count today. Scottie Pippen just misses the layup, but the worm is there for the follow. Dennis Rodman jams it in. Bulls up 5. Michael Jordan at 31. Bunch of the points came late when they needed them. There's Jordan for 2 on the easy jam. Another run. Reggie Miller stops that run with a 3. Cut it to 4, but Jordan and Chicago hung tough. They take game one, 85-79. Michael had 31. And for beautiful Chicago, Illinois to not so beautiful Secaucus, New Jersey, the host city for today's NBA Draft Lottery. 13 teams, and unfortunately for 12 of them, only one winner.
At the first pick in the 1998 NBA Draft goes to the Los Angeles Clippers. Congratulations, Elgin.
That's Elgin Baylor. Well, you may not know it, but today marks the official start of Inline Skating Week, and Pittsburgh is being treated to some exciting events from a local skating school. Here's Dan Obremski.
Their name is Team Mercury, and they're bringing a fun-filled week of inline skating exhibitions to the city of Pittsburgh. They have an exciting flair for the sport, but their main goal was to get as many people as possible on a pair of skates.
If you just watch us, I mean, of course, maybe you'd be a little enthusiastic about this sport.
You can freestyle like the kids on Team Mercury, you can race,
You can play hockey. There are just a number, the possibilities are endless.
And if you don't bring your own skates, Team Mercury brings them for you.
We've got full safety equipment, and we have a supply of helmets. And what our goal is to get people geared up and teach them how to get started the right way.
And along with instruction, they provide some safety tips that may come in handy.
Where do you think it's safe to skate? So when you fall, you want to fall down on all these pads. What's on top of your head?
If anyone in your family skates, Team Mercury will be performing and teaching all week in the Pittsburgh area. Call the Mercury Skate School for more information. From the north side, I'm Dan Obremski for Ox on Fox Sports Extra.
Thanks, Dan. I don't know about you, but before the end of the week, I promised to put on a pair of inline skates. I'm not going to skate. I'm just going to put them on. Up next, our play of the day, Freeze the Video. We don't want to give it away, but we will have it next. Plus, another loss for the Steelers. But how will it affect the team? We'll have the results of our phone poll question when we come right back.
Anyone can play a sound. I can guarantee you that. I can get any sound I could get with my congas, my bongos, whatever I can get in every one on that car. Polymer, can't you say that? Polymer panels. You can play anything on that car. It just depends where you hit it. No dance, no things, no nothing. The Saturn is a rhythm machine, don't you forget it.
HRG just made me feel more comfortable. It was people I could relate to. And I really had a lot of faith in the doctor after meeting him.
It's a relief to look in the mirror and you finally have some more hair back there now. And
key to me, it had to be someone who was experienced in this field and who had a good reputation in the community.
Dr. Giannato is a board-certified surgeon, graduate of Georgetown University, and has performed over 10,000 hair transplant procedures.
The key in my profession is I wanted to do this gradually.
I'm really happy about having the hair transplant done.
I have a lot of hair that I didn't have and I wouldn't have had if I hadn't went to see Dr. Giannato.
For me, I think it was an investment in the future. I just didn't want to end up as a bald man. So I took action.
I'm Dr. Richard Giannato. Options and alternatives to hair loss can be found in our new booklet, Experts in Hair Restoration.
Call HRG now to receive Experts in Hair Restoration. Call 1-800-994-9091.
Hey, I'm Melissa Stone with the Coors Light Silver Bullet Nights Entertainment Update. Here's what's happening in the Berg this week. Wednesdays, the Cheese Cellar in Station Square has $1.50 Coors Light Super Drafts from 7 to close. Nick's Fat City has 16-ounce Coors Light Drafts from 8 to midnight. Cafe Supreme Down Under's got a live DJ and $1 Coors and Coors Light bottles every Saturday night. And Penn Monroe has Comedy Club Nights Wednesdays from 9 to 11 with $1 Coors and Coors Light Drafts. Never a dull moment in Pittsburgh with Coors Light Silver Bullet Nights.
Tonight's Ox on Fox Sports Extra is brought to you by Coors Light.
Welcome back to the show, and now our play of the day. Back to Yankee Stadium. David Wells needs to get one out for the first regular season perfect game in the history of the Yankees, and he gets it. Wells becomes the 13th guy in Major League history to retire 27 straight, and that is the Ox on Fox play of the day. And the results now of our phone poll question. Do you think the Steelers will be negatively affected by the departure of Tom Modrak? 48% say yes, 52% say no. Thank you for your calls. A recap now of the headlines for the day. David Wells of the Yanks gets that perfect game. It was a day for the Killer Bees. The Blues and the Bulls both win. And the Pirates out west in Arizona down by 4 in the 6th. And that's our show for tonight. In case you're interested, tomorrow marks the 16th anniversary of my college graduation. And whatever you think, I think this has been perfect. Good night. Have a good one.
Dodge Caravan has always come with extra bonuses. And now Caravan comes with a few more, like low 1.9 financing, or choose $750 cash back. Plus, select customers get a Dodge owner's bonus for an additional $1,000 cash back, which means you could own America's best-selling minivan for as little as $16,370. Now that's a bonus you can bank on, but only for a limited time. See the friendly Dodge dealer near you. Design an international culinary feast. Create a masterpiece in ice. Learn the classic secrets of fine cooking. When you enroll in the Culinary Arts program at the International Culinary Academy, you can start a career in an exciting field filled with opportunities. Call 1-800-447-8324. At the International Culinary Academy, you'll learn preparation and presentation of classic cuisines from around the world. Job placement assistance is provided and financial aid is available to qualified applicants. Call 1-800-447-8324 to get your career cooking.
Monday, it's the season finale.